one's really pretty. Place your bets now. Is it the good stuff or is it not? Oh, that one's damaged. I just needed to get that off my chest. Unfortunately, I got 0 sales. Hi guys, welcome back to the Fauna Rose YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Megan and I'm the owner of Fauna Rose, where I make and sell scrunchies, macrame, home decor, accessories, a whole bunch of goodies like that. And in today's studio vlog, it's just going to be another sort of week in the life, but at the same time I'm prepping for a big collection drop and launch, which I'm so excited about. I've got a bunch of new fabrics dropping for scrunchies. I've got a couple of fabric wristlets that I'll be dropping, and fingers crossed if I can actually get this done as well. I'll be doing some new macrame items, so we've got a lot on, but as always, I am pushing it for time. I took all of last week off and the weekend off from vlogging. It was bank holiday weekend. There was a lot of stuff I needed to do, and I don't know if you can see here. Got all those parcels. They are not for Fauna Rose. These are for Vinted. If you haven't heard of Vinted, it's like an app where you can just buy and sell stuff. So not sponsored, but I had a busy weekend with Vinted, so I need to get all of these parcels dropped off, and it does take a while for them to scan and print the labels and stuff at the drop-off point. But luckily it is across the road from my post office, because I did get a couple of orders this weekend. I got my biggest order so far. It's quite mad because I feel like I've said that quite a lot recently, like this is my biggest order so far, and they just keep growing. So even though it's not the biggest order in terms of items, it was the most someone's ever spent on my shop, which was absolutely mind-blowing. And my friend Lauren has ordered as well. She owns Wolf Witch Apothecary, which is an incredible witchy alternative shop. She also has a physical shop in Nottingham, so I'll leave all her information down below. So Lauren, thank you so much. So I'm going to parcel her order up as well. But the other order is going all the way to the States, and it's from someone called Isabel. So Isabel, thank you so much for such an unreal order, honestly. But annoyingly enough, my website had my mirror decals as back order, so if they were out of stock, people can still order them, which is kind of annoying. I didn't realize that. So my black You Are Enough decal stickers are out of stock, and luckily I found a tiny bit of vinyl, so fingers crossed I can quickly get some made so I can send Isabel's order off as well. But she has ordered the You Look Great one as well, so I'm very quickly going to try and make that vinyl sticker, get these orders parceled up, and then get to both the drop-off point and the post office before I need to be in work. But I did take a couple of little clips throughout last week of things like my fabric arriving and stuff, so I will pop that in here, and then I will catch you guys when I'm home from work this evening. I'm supposed to be taking this week off from vlogging. The bed's back in here because my dad's coming to stay. Just ignore. But I have ordered some more fabric. I think one of them's my new one, but I'm not 100% sure. Can you see? But this is so pretty. Oh, I love that. I want more silky satin fabric that's printed, but finding any in the UK online is impossible. There just doesn't seem to be any. What is this one? This one is the Miley fabric. This was hard to find again. It's the only downside having to buy fabric online. Can't always get it back in stock. This and the Nova is my most popular printed fabric, and it cost me double the price of what I usually pay, similar to what happened with my Nova one last time, which is frustrating, but yeah, got some more of that. But I really like this one. This one's really pretty. I'm excited to turn that into some scrunchies. I really do have no shame in these vlogs. I look like a Teletubby with my hair like this. I just had some more packages arrive. This should be more elastic. Place your bets now. Is it the good stuff or is it not? Because I get different stuff every single time. I think it's the good stuff. And fabric. That looks quite cool. So I got black, olive, and I got this colour. I was under the impression I bought a new colour, but this looks like my sky blues. Duck egg. It does have like a Tiffany tinge to it. This is my Emma, which is my sky blue. I suppose it is different. It's got more of a minty Tiffany blue shade. Still pretty. I need to like really hurry up because I'm going to be late for work if I don't leave, but my new products have just arrived, which I'm really excited about. This is from Vistaprint. I ordered quite a few things from Vistaprint and these took ages to come. All of that for that. They're basically some bookmarks. I'm so excited. I hope they're good. Oh, that one's damaged. Quite a few of them are damaged. Just a really cute, simple bookmark. It says, "Leave me alone," because I love indoor plants. And then on the back, it's got the Fauna Rose logo, and you probably can't see, but it's like a speckled detail as well. I don't have time for this. I don't use it often, but it rarely ever can connect to it, which is so frustrating. So I'm unplugging it, turning it back on. Come on. Yes, 8th time lucky. Here we go. I've cut quite a few out, but we only need the one, so I'll cut all those out later. And I usually have these little tweezers, but I have no idea where they've gone since I've done this room makeover. Ah, that was quite satisfying. Lauren has ordered the Amy mini and the Juniper mini, and I'm gonna give her one of the Joyce ones as well. And then Isabel has ordered the decal you've just seen me make, which is the You Are Enough. She's also ordered the You Look Great one. They're gonna go inside a do not fold envelope. We got the Stevie wristlet, and I'm gonna throw in the Belle mini because it's a huge order and I'm feeling generous. Got the Lauren XL, which I love this colour. The last Lucia XL, the last Lucia fabric one, which makes me so sad, but I'm so glad it's going to a good home because I can't get this fabric anymore and it's one of my favourite ones. And then these do need a little bit of a brush just to make them look a little bit nicer, but she's got the red macrame heart wall hanging and the neutral one as well. I will brush them. And then she also got one of each of the Alex tote bags, so the mini print one and then the XL print one. This is my last one of the XL, so I'm going to quickly parcel them up and then I better get going. Good morning, guys. I'm sorry I didn't film much last night. I got in from work and I crashed really hard. I was exhausted and I have no idea why. My whole body was heavy and it hurt, so I crashed pretty hard. But then I came into the office and I thought, you know what, just try and get some work done. Then I saw my neighbours working on their project house and it lit a fire under my ass, and I was like, do you know what? Come on, just power through, just work. So I made some lanyards last night. I've been wanting to make these lanyards for ages and it was my plan to get them done for this launch, and I'm so glad I finally did it. So this is what they look like. Look how cute they are. Obviously I've only done a few for now. These are the last 3 shades. So I'm just gonna make those last 3 and then I'm gonna actually nip into town because there's a few bits that I need. But it's only like 8 AM so the shops aren't open yet. You saw me last night doing the decals and I don't know if you would have seen in the clips. I was like looking, I thought, is that all I've done? I thought there was more. There was more, there was 2 more. So I also made these other 2. And I'm back. I finished gluing all the lanyards and then I set off and it was about 7 minutes past 9. I managed to get into town, managed to get to the 2 shops I needed to go to, whip around them and get back, and then I realised I hadn't actually had any breakfast and I wondered why I was feeling a bit shaky and gross. That's why. Don't skip breakfast, guys. So I just had breakfast and it is 5 to 10. So I did all that in such a short space of time, which I'm quite happy about. So I'm gonna add all the finishing knots to these, but they're looking so cute. They're a really good length as well. I'll show you. I'm in my lovely work uniform, but they come down to like, well, just below my belly button. I've just hung them up here for now, but look how cute they look. I'm really happy with these. I think, as usual, the sage is my favourite, but these are really cute, but the darker ones are really cute. I didn't realise I'd put the lighter ones on there and the dark ones on there. Love those, so hopefully you guys like them too. But I've just cleared my desk and I've got my sewing machine ready, and I think I'm going to start making some of these. I cut these the other day, so it's a mix between wristlets and scrunchies, so XLs and minis. So let's get some of these sewn. I'm like covered in thread, but it's 10 to 11, so I'm gonna have to get ready to go to work soon. But look, I love this so much. It's gorgeous, and look at the XL. It's so fluffy. This is one of my favorite scrunchies, I think. I need to get more of this type of fabric because this is beautiful. I think I've decided what I'm going to call this one. I don't have one for my mum yet. I wanted a really special one, but she doesn't have a favourite colour. But now that I've seen these made up, I think this is definitely going to be the Stella. My mum's called Stella, because I think it's perfect for her because she's got some really cool bright clothes, lovely rainbow style dungarees, and it's got a bunch of different colours in, but it's not like too in your face crazy. It's just a beautiful, colourful, bright, I don't know, yeah. So I think this is going to be called the Stella after my mum. I love it so much. You'll have to let me know what you think of this print because I love it. I think it's gorgeous. It's a really good summery one. Just gone 9:30 and I just want to do some quick real talk before I carry on with the vlog. I didn't have a good evening last night. I'm not having the best morning today. I don't even know how to like word it. I was having a really good morning yesterday, really good. Was really productive, was proud of how much I got done. And then I went to work and I come home in the foulest moods, just not in a good place. And I've known this for years. I don't thrive in a work environment. I really don't. I struggle massively. I didn't want to get upset, but I just want to be completely honest and transparent in these vlogs. Mental health is a very strange thing. It's very complex, and I am so lucky and so blessed to be in the position I am. So I feel extremely guilty that I feel this way. You then have this constant battle of I shouldn't feel this way, I don't have a right to feel this way. I don't want to come across as like my life is so bad, because it's not. And again, I don't want people to be like, oh well, woe is you, you've got a job, you've got to go to work. I don't mean it in that way. I'm just being honest. I struggle massively when I'm in a work environment. There's a lot of other things going on behind the scenes that I might talk about in the future that do like add on top of this. So it's life. I do need a job. I need to be in employment, mostly for the fact that we've not been in this house long and I'm already desperate to move. If you are self-employed, it is so difficult to be considered for a mortgage because self-employed income isn't a reliable source of income. So I need to stay in employment. Obviously, if in only 2 years time we're selling this house. If you have ADHD, you'll understand this. You are all over the place. You change your mind every 0.3 seconds. But I'd finally come to a place where I was comfortable with my appearance. This is very shallow, I know, and being more alternative, that's a really cringy word, I know, makes me feel so much more confident. So having my tattoos, my piercings, cool coloured hair was such a comfort for me. Now going back to the job, I'm in a job where my entire identity is stripped from me. Again, it could be so much worse, I'm aware, don't worry. These are all very small first world problems, so I know I don't have a right to complain, but I have to cover up every inch of my body pretty much. Not a single tattoo can be on show, and I have my hands tattooed, so it's very awkward. I have to wear gloves. So when it's summer and it's going to be 42-degree weather, I'm quite scared for my physical health. I can't have any of my piercings on display, which is understandable because it's health and safety. But I can't dye my hair bright orange, I'm not allowed. That sounds very pathetic, I know, but I just don't do well in a work environment and then not be able to be myself. And again, the ADHD thing, you're constantly overstimulated, you can't regulate clearly your own emotions. I'm in an environment where it's just very overstimulating, and then I'm coming home and I just need peace and quiet, and I'm not getting that. I know, very first world problems, I'm more than aware. I just want to be honest, you can't control what goes on in your brain. I just needed to get that off my chest, so I'm so sorry if you're clicking on for just a nice studio vlog and instead you've got me crying into a cup of tea. I didn't film anything last night, but I did manage to force myself to do some work because I want to build this business. I don't want to have to sacrifice things I enjoy. I'm not going to touch them because I've got tears on my hands, so I could go wash my hands. But I did sew up and finish all of the Stella scrunchies last night. I was like, I can do this, I can do some work. And I was trying to just power through. I was like, come on, find that enjoyment, find your flow. But then my sewing machine started playing up. I thought, oh, come on. So I'm sorry I haven't filmed much the last couple of days, but I am trying to be positive. I'm trying to just keep going. My younger sister has just had her second baby. She's just had a gorgeous baby girl. So it's my first niece. I've only got nephews so far, so it's my first niece, which is so excited, and they're both doing great. But unfortunately, it'll be a while until I get to meet her though, because I don't live near my family. I'm gonna go and try and get some work done. I'll speak to you guys later. just hung these up. I've like tied all the little start off knots on them so they're ready to go, and that took me absolutely ages. And I'm also down to like my last 4 lobster clasps, so I need to order some more of those. But I'm not going to film me making these because it would have to be a time lapse, and there's already like 9 million time lapses in this video. I still have so much to do, like all of my satins I haven't even cut yet, so we'll see what I manage to get done. Good morning, guys. It's currently Sunday the 7th, and it's 10:25. I'm really sorry I haven't filmed much the last few days. I don't know what I would have chosen to put in this video, but I've had a really bad week. I don't know if I put that clip in. I don't know if I will, because I'm quite embarrassed, where I was trying to explain what was going on a little bit, but I just couldn't stop crying. So I wasn't really up for filming too much. I just wanted to get on with small business stuff and just smash out as much as I could, but I also didn't want to be putting on a front for the camera as well, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm just being completely transparent, but it is launch day. I want to say I'm really excited for it, but I've also not pushed it that much because it's hard to do this and my job, so I don't know if I'm going to get any orders, if I'm being completely honest. But I don't know if you can see the little pile there. I finished the last of the macrame lanyards this morning. I've not done the finishing, not yet, so I still need to do that. There's still quite a few things that I need to do. I've not done any of my satins yet, which I was supposed to be doing a big restock of, and I did have a new shade. Don't mind Cleo there, but this is like the new shade, and I needed to restock some blacks and some greens. I'll have to see if I've got time to do those as well. I'm sorry if this just kind of went from being a normal vlog to a bit of a vacant Megan vlog. I do apologise. That's all of those finished, which is good. So I still need to photograph them and list them, but I'm relieved that they're finished. So I've got 3 of each colour. The first ones I did are on the table over there. I am pushing it so much for time. It's 5:54, but I've managed to get 4 XLs and 4 minis made. Some of them still need the threads cutting. I've just taken some photos of them, which I'm not 100% happy with, but they're up, they're listed. I've also not sewn up the olives or the Dannies, which is the black and the green. I'm gonna brave it, and I'm really hoping it doesn't backfire on me because I haven't made them, so I really hope my sewing machine lets me sew them up. Fingers crossed, everything went up okay. On that note, I'm gonna go post on Instagram. guys, so obviously it's Monday the 8th and it's nearly 3 o'clock. I'm just tidying the office. I did spend the morning sewing up a bunch of tubes. So all the black Dannies are sewn up into tubes, and then some of them I have actually finished as scrunchies. And then I did get started on a couple of the olives. They're all there ready to have the threads cut and be turned inside out and stuff. But I have waited a little bit later on in the day to end this vlog to see if anyone was going to order, and unfortunately I got 0 sales, which I'm trying my best not to be disheartened by, but after a bit of a crappy week, it is a little bit of a kick in the teeth, but it's completely fine. This is the reality of running a small business, especially a new one, so it's completely fine. Just gotta keep going, keep posting on social media and stuff, and if I enjoy it, just keep doing it. So again, apologies if this is a little bit of an unsatisfying vlog and there's no like packaging orders or anything like that, but I am very grateful if you've made it all the way through this video. But thank you so much for watching. Please give it a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you aren't. All my social media for Fauna Rose is linked down below, so feel free to head on over there and check it out. The website is linked down below, so if you want to go and support me and treat yourself, it's linked down below. I'd be very grateful. But apart from that, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!